Hey, what's up, folks? This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. Well, the topic of today's video is that the Polkadex Crowdloan goes live. So, really big deal here. It's a really important time frame for Pokedex. I'm going to tell you in this video why I'm so bullish on Pokedex. We're also going to be talking about the Crowdloan, the exact specifics of it, how you can contribute if you'd like to do that and help support Pokedex on their journey to getting a full-fledged parachain. So this is a really big deal for Pokedex, monumentous occasion, and I had to do a video on it, all right? So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post time-sensitive content just like this. And now, let's get it going. So before we talk about the Crowdloan, I wanted to first share exactly what Pokedex is for anybody out there who hasn't heard of this before, as well as why I am so bullish on Pokedex. Now, I do have to say that every once in a while, a project will come along that just kind of has all the stars align in it, and it has all the things that I look for. And this is sort of one of those, all right? So they have a ton of good things happening here, and that's what I want to share with you, all right? So first of all, and let me clarify this because I don't know if a lot of people fully understand this, that Pokedex is not just a DEX, which would stand for a decentralized exchange. What it is a Poka IDO. This is an initial DEX offering launch pad. That's one of the things, as well as the order book, all right? Now, the order book essentially is a fully decentralized layer 2 based exchange where transactions are peer-to-peer, so that's great. And the IDO launchpad, or Poka IDO, is a fully on-chain, one-stop shop for all token generation activities with the goal of being as transparent as possible, okay? Now, each of these Pokedex has already posted very detailed descriptions on what they are on their Medium page. Highly recommend you checking that out if you want more detail, okay? Now, why I am so bullish on Pokedex. So Pokedex posted a chart roughly this past summer. I've already done a couple of videos where I mentioned this, but it's worth mentioning again. This is one of the main reasons why I'm so bullish, all right? Here we go. Pokedex is built on Polkadot, therefore it is interoperable, and I believe in interoperability because that is the key to the future for blockchain technology, all right? Also, TPS, this is transactions per second, is 500,000. That's the highest I have seen anywhere on any project in all of crypto. The next highest I saw was in Triest, which was at 300,000. Pokedex is at 500,000. The translation is that the scalability is off the charts for this one. Latency is very low. We have 0 network fees. Totally awesome. One of my favorite aspects of it, though, is actually that they focus on user experience. This is UX. So, in fact, in one of the most recent AMAs, Vivek mentioned that it should be easy enough that even his dad could use it. I love that, okay? Now, Pokedex also offers high-frequency trading and bots. That is another thing that really piqued my interest. Love those two. The ability to trade crypto for fiat, the ability to place market orders, no front running or slippage, and decentralized KYC, which is know your customer, all right? Now, another reason that I'm also bullish on Pokedex is that anyone can stake it on the mainnet, where currently you can earn rewards as high as 49.9%. So, am I doing this? Yes, I am. I am staking my PDEX on the mainnet, earning 49.9%. That is massive, okay? Now, let's talk about the Crowdloan. So this is the big reason for this video. It is a momentous occasion, all right? So first of all, Crowdloans are basically a way for the community to fund a project and earn rewards along the way, all right? Now, they're also critical, in particular, with the Polkadot ecosystem, all right? In the sense that they fund each project's parachain lease. So Polkadot, this is very unique to Polkadot, offers projects the ability to lease a parachain onto their existing relay chain. This is the main chain of Polkadot, all right? That lease then lasts for about 96 weeks. And really what it offers is it offers the interoperability with everything else. That's kind of what you're getting here with the parachain, all right? So currently what they have is a substrate-based solo chain, all right? Therefore, it is imperative that Pokedex secures a parachain. So let's talk rewards. So if you contribute into the crowdloan, you can look at a base reward per dot of 0.1875 PDEX, basically nearly 19% or so on PDEX. Those contributing within the first 72 hours, aka now through tomorrow, as this just launched yesterday, will be receiving an additional 15% bonus on top of the base reward. We've got a 5% bonus for contributors that contribute between the 3rd and 9th days, and 5% for those referred, as well as a 5% for those referring. While the top 1,000 contributors will even receive a bonus NFT. And I gotta say, some of the previous NFTs that I've seen come out of Pokedex are actually pretty cool. I kind of like them. Now, in terms of vesting, 25% of those rewards will unlock immediately, whereas the additional 75 will vest over the next 96 weeks while those tokens are locked up, all right? So, if you contributed 100 DOT, within the first 3 days, you would receive roughly 21.56 PDEX per the calculator, as seen here in this image. If you contribute from days 3 through 9, 100 DOT, you would be looking at 19.68 PDEX. And if you simply contributed before the auction completes, you would receive 18.75 PDEX. Now, here's some of the rules to be aware of. Number 1, you need unbonded DOT, meaning you cannot currently be staking it on mainnet because it takes 28 days to unbond it. So, for example, my PDEX that I'm staking on mainnet is bonded. Therefore, I can't use any of it for the crowd loan, right? I don't have any DOT currently on mainnet. Now, number 2, you can either contribute on-chain, as I just mentioned, through the mainnet, or through the following 3 crowd loan partners. We have Parallel Finance, which is offering 4 paratokens per DOT, 1 C DOT for every DOT, and a 5% referral bonus. Now, when I clicked on Parallel Finance, I actually didn't see the crowd loan yet for Pokedex, so maybe that's going to show up shortly, but it wasn't there as of today. Number 2, we have Bifrost, which is offering 0.04 BNC tokens per DOT. We've got 0.02 BNC per DOT referral bonus, and 1 VS DOT per every DOT. And that essentially looks like this screen here, pretty easy to use. And then lastly, we've also got Equilibrium, which is offering 10 EQ tokens per DOT, 1 X DOT per every DOT, and 0.5 EQ per DOT referral bonus, okay? Now, all you have to do to use any of those is connect your Polkadot.js wallet, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, number 3, the on-chain minimum DOT you'll need is 5. If using the partners, it may be less. Rule number 4, participating in the auction means your DOT is locked until the auction ends, okay? Number 5, so if Pokedex wins the auction, your DOT will be locked for 96 weeks. That's, I think, somewhere over a year and a half, basically, all right? Number 6, while bonded, your DOT cannot be used for staking or transfers. Number 7, if Pokedex does not win the auction, your DOT will then be unlocked March 10th. And number 8, you're going to need at least 1 PDEX in your account so the account has existential deposit and is in the active state to receive rewards, all right? So that's really important. So, in order to participate, you're going to need, as I mentioned, a Polkadot.js wallet. So all this is a wallet for Polkadot, and it is a browser extension that you can download on Chrome. Super easy to use, okay? Number 2, a minimum of 5 DOT, and number 3, a minimum of 1 PDEX, all right? So, If you'd like to participate, but don't have any available DOT or Pokedex, the main platform I would recommend here is going to be KuCoin, because both DOT and Pokedex are on KuCoin. And I do have a referral link for KuCoin in the video description, so by all means follow that. When you do, you can get sign-up bonus, etc. You also help support the channel when you do, and when you buy them on KuCoin, it's really easy to transfer out as well, so you don't run into any issues with transfers not being supported, all right? Now, personally, myself, I'm in a bit of a quandary on the Crowdloan, and let me explain why. So I hold my entire DOT position on Voyager, okay? That's where I've held it to date. I get 12% rewards that, reward me basically a full 1% every single month, which is great. But the big hang up here is that transfers are not supported on Voyager, which is just a killer, right? So up until recently, that hasn't mattered because parachains were not live on Polkadot. Therefore, the Crowdloans weren't happening. There was no point, right? Now they are. So now that they're live, you kind of need to be able to transfer your DOT or have some DOT available or be able to purchase some DOT. So in my case, because all of my holdings in DOT are on Voyager, I can't transfer them. That's a problem, right? I also have my entire Pokedex position bonded on mainnet, okay? So in order to unbond it, it takes 28 days. Well, great, right? So I can't really contribute my existing Pokedex either. So that's also an issue. Now, if you yourself had DOT bonded on the mainnet, that's also 28 days. So you wouldn't be able to use it. Which essentially kind of makes me wonder how many other people out there are in this exact same position. Because it's a quandary, as I said, right? So the problem here is that I've got DOT, I've got Pokedex, and I can't use either one of them. So that's kind of a problem. So I'm going to have to shift some other stuff around so that I can contribute here and support Pokedex, right? Now, outside of all of that, and also in one of the most recent AMAs, this is worth sharing as well because I tweeted about it just the other day. Vivek also mentioned there that they are going to be announcing Pokedex. This is roughly 12 to 13 partnerships over the next couple of weeks. So that's a really big deal. So that is very bullish news, right? So obviously, you can see why I'm very bullish on Pokedex, why I want to help contribute to their success moving forward. I think it's a great project. Like I said, kind of all the stars align with this thing. There's just so many different benefits. It's not just one product, it's two products. The staking on the mainnet's absolutely massive. There's just so many good things here happening with Pokedex that it's a project you really can't miss, honestly. In all of crypto, I mean, this is one of my very top ones. I really like it, all right? So that's kind of where I'm at. What I'll probably end up doing is shifting some things around, sending them over to KuCoin, selling them for USDT, converting it to DOT or Pokedex, and then go ahead and sending it into my Polkadot.js wallet, where I'll then be able to contribute in the Crowdloan, right? So it's kind of a long roundabout process. And maybe the lesson here, I've been thinking about this, is simply that I need to have even more DOT available on the side for Crowdloans just like this, right? And I should probably keep a little bit extra Pokedex on the side that I'm not bonding to the mainnet also for this scenario. So maybe a little bit of a lesson learned here, right? So just want to share that with you all. Hopefully this video, it makes sense on why I'm bullish, why you should be bullish, why Pokedex is bullish. The team behind Pokedex is really, really good. I'm actually hoping to set up an interview with them in the near future here. I've been trying to coordinate this over the last couple weeks or so. So hopefully we get that going up shortly, and we'll get that video posted with an interview from the team of Pokedex, okay? So the bottom line, that's it for today's video. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it's cut and dry. If you can contribute, you really should, because this is one of the best projects in all of crypto. I would highly recommend it, and I think you'll be pleased with the rewards that you earn in the process, as well as the progress that Pokedex makes along the way. All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget that I'm also on Twitter at KIR Finance, where you can find me tweeting and retweeting on a regular basis. Check me out there. And for a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. And I will see you on the next one. Later.